Start. Flula, thank you for joining me today on Press Day.
Thank you, Elias. Great to meet you.
Exciting times, my friend. You know, we have My Spy, the Eternal City. I watched it last night. I love your character, man. I love Crane. He's a fun character.
Oh, thank you. Very fun for me to play. Very fun to not just be a silly, a goofy guy, but really just a bad man.
I know. I was watching your little videos you're posting on Instagram and everything. I love how, like, first of all, let's jump into like what drew you to Crane, and how do you prepare to play a character like this?
Well, listen, as I've said to some other people asking me about this, listen, you have to follow rules in society. You know, you can't just rear end the person who's a terrible driver or slap the cell phone out of the man in the sidewalk not paying attention to you. So you have to keep all of your well-behavior things in control. But then you take a role like Bishop Crane in My Spy, the Eternal City, and you can let out all of that aggression in a perfectly legal, encouraged way, which is to play a villain. It was fun.
Which I like too. Like, by the way, like I don't think I've seen you even a smirk in the movie. You have like a serious face throughout the whole movie.
Yeah, fun. Listen, I needed it. Sometimes you just need a little, I guess it's whatever it is, a cleanse, but it was like a straight face, no smile cleanse. I enjoyed it.
What was the description you were given for Crane while you were preparing for to play this character?
Well, what? Yeah, I mean, basically, bad dude. I mean, and you, without giving too much away, like he
Yeah.
is bad. He's just human life doesn't matter to this man. He is an assassin with absolutely no moral code. It's so fun. I imagined like it's like if Hans Gruber and a bad guy star as Arnold Schwarzenegger, if they came together, this would be Bishop Crane.
Yeah. I think the next goal should be is you should try to push a prequel to how does Crane get to be like this?
Dude, yes, I've been pitching a Die Hard prequel called Gruber. Exactly.
Okay.
And that would be me. So yeah, exactly. Let's do a prequel for My Spy. Yeah, I like that.
That was awesome. What was it working with like director Pete Segal and like the rest of the cast, you know, with like Dave Bautista, Chloe Coleman, like how was it working with them?
Wonderful. Everyone, you know, usually like if there's no terrible people on set, you're the terrible person. Clearly it was me then, because everyone else was wonderful on this set. Really great to work with these comedy legends. A directing comedy legend, Pete Segal, has done so many things. He directed Naked Gun 33 and a third decades ago. So
Right.
he's a veteran who somehow only looks 28 years old. It's very confusing, but he was wonderful. Everyone got to kind of play very collaboratively, which I thought was fun.
As an actor, how do you blend like comedy with action, with intense, you know, like serious? How do you prepare yourself for something like this?
It's helpful to have a wonderful script that kind of tells you what they want at those moments. They've figured a lot of this out. And so I think the best thing is always to play everything as intensely as you can. If it's comedy, be intense. I mean, that's maybe more my personality. But yes, I think always go intense no matter what. Even if it's comedy, be intensely comedic.
Mm. And I love how this film has a little bit of everything. Also, like, what do you hope for the audience when they tune in to watch the sequel to this? What are you hoping they get out of this?
Well, I hope they get to just unplug and just enjoy themselves and just
Yeah.
let this delicious entertainment wash over them. They've earned it. We're all working hard here. Let's have a nice little 92-minute, I'm not sure of the runtime distraction. That's what I hope. There's a fun, I think, a great family message, but also great action, great comedy, things that, you know, you can never get enough of these things. It's like cowbell.
Yeah. Tell us a little about the fight scene. I wrote it down. I didn't want to forget to ask about this. The fight scene between you and Dave Bautista. Tell us a little bit about that scene. How long did it take you to film the scene? What was like the favorite moment about that?
Well, we had a couple. All of them took quite, I mean, look, it takes more, I'll be honest, it took more rehearsal for me than for Dave. Dave is a professional. He can do these things. I really do think he could be actually asleep and crush these scenes. He's such a professional. I have to be wide awake and having had several gallons of coffee. So it was very fun and intense and just did require a lot of focus, which I like. Listen, I like structure. I like focus. Get me in there. Let's do this.
I saw a couple of photos that you posted. You got pretty jacked up for this film. Also, tell us a little about your behind the scenes training to prepare for this.
Yes. So Elias, I have he's now become my very good friend, but I have an Italian trainer named Paolo Mascitti. He trained me for the Suicide Squad when I was in that, and then
Okay.
we have maintained a friendship and a training relationship ever since. He's now training Superman. So listen, I'm in
Wow.
good hands. I'm in good
Yeah.
Italian hands with Paolo. So the answer is Paolo screamed at me, made me feel bad about myself, and that encouraged me to lift several dumbbells several times.
Yeah. Filming this movie, what was your favorite moment?
There is a scene where I won't spoil what kind of automobile it is, but there is a scene
Mm,
where I got to drive this automobile through something, and that was very exciting. The acting is all fun, but getting to do certain stunts is so dope. I understand now what it means, how fun it is to be a stunt person. Also, I never got injured, so I don't know that part, but
yeah.
the part of doing the stunts seems really great.
Amazing. Flula, I want to thank you for giving me this today on press day. This was great. And like, let's push for that Crane sequel, prequel, whatever you want to call it.
Yes.
Let's keep it going.
Let's get it in there. Thanks a lot, Elias.
Thank you. Have a great day.
You too. Thank you. Bye.
Bye.